Oh shit. Are they getting blessed by her or something? I feel that the frames dropped for this area. I guess it makes sense.
Please help me check my fortune. Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
I've looked it over and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
So this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Wise? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
No more
All
free to
gone?
play.
Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
The fuck is this thing talked about? There's way too much yapping. First try, baby. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you've matured a little more, you may come to seek mentorship. I do not know much of Bamboo affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of common. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bamboo, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. First of all, Bamboos don't have breath. Can she understand them? She can't understand them. What is Bamboo?
The store is right up ahead.
They almost seem like they're conscious.
Yes, this is the place.
I think they are conscious, aren't they? At this point, it's very clear that Bamboos have emotions. We're about to, oh, I was thinking we were about to interact with some high schoolers.
Ah, this is the one.
Seems it's closed.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Some coded language?
Huh?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
Not good for
I'm
business.
an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business.
Just some things needed for our future investigations.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Shifu.
Rest assured,
For some reason, she reminds me of Pokemon.
Simply because the correct time has not yet arrived.
The
So
guy
there
that
is no
gave
need
you
to rush.
Urshifu.
Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here.
I think he's probably
There will be
Chinese
plenty
theme
of
as
time in
well.
the future. We will.
Well, then again, Urshifu use karate, so he probably is Chinese theme. And he's like a panda bear, so. Aesthetically speaking, cause in Pokemon that's a dude. It's an old guy. Some movies are made up. Literally, that's exactly what she does. She uses talismans to fight. Ethereal's like, why are we making it sound like it's pure fiction? Exactly. Is it over? I feel like that kind of ended abruptly. I wasn't really paying attention to what she said. And now we go doing a silly event. We would play with flowers, just like we used to in Genshin Impact.
I wanted to ask you some questions about store management.
Actually, Belle's the one who's been managing the video store for the most part. But go ahead. I'll answer to the best of my ability.
Customers have always loved purchasing carefully arranged bouquets. The flowers glistening with morning dew add beauty to their lives. And that, in itself, is fulfilling for me. Yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, he wants to spend time with his flowers. However, simple potted plants don't quite have the same aesthetic charm. So, I was thinking, perhaps I could create custom potted floral arrangements.
Good idea. And potted floral arrangements perfectly suit do gardening's vibe.
Since you agree, could I have the honor of inviting you to be our part-time manager and special floral designer for the next few days?
What?
That was abrupt. So, are you gonna be busy with something else?
Yes. Spring is here. No self-respecting connoisseur of flowers would dare to miss this season. I plan to travel for a few days and find novel flora for my shop. But the floral arrangement project is just getting started. Pausing it now might let the customers down. As an experienced store manager, you must understand my concerns. So...
Well, since you asked, I'll do my best to take care of dew gardening these next few days. But I don't know how this works. Could you show me the ropes?
As a floral designer, you first need to understand why your customers want flowers and what qualities they're looking for. Some customers may already have a specific flower in mind. If you can guess it correctly, it'll make them even more satisfied. Well, it's a bit hard to explain. Let's do a practice round. I'll pretend to be the customer.
Yeah, I noticed. Orchard preferred floral component too. I guess it doesn't matter.
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
And this is voiced. Okay, stop the yapping. Overtime boo. Dude, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Shouldn't you be taking your medication? Seems like nothing really matters, so... a flower. I don't know, I'm not much of a flower person myself. Feels like a hassle. I'm gonna try to something to eat. Like if you're gonna bring me a gift, bring me some chocolate. All 3 flowers are dense. Not really much options here. So why haven't I been given the complete? I can't choose anything else. What am I supposed to do here? How do I get more flowers? Like, what's going on? Oh. So this is a feature to...
It is both intention and courage.
It can make it dense. Seriously? There's more to this? So we have to go with him to go give somebody the flowers? Seems like a bit much, doesn't it? You pretty much just gave somebody a job. Flowers. Like, I wonder what the survival rate on flowers is like. Like, how many flowers as gifts last more than a month? I would imagine 0. I have to Google it. There's some way to do some kind of research. Because odds are you never see any Valentine's Day flowers around people's house. Five to 10 days with proper care. Flowers don't even smell nice. I don't get flowers as... I just don't comprehend the concept behind flowers as gifts. Metal base.
Daisies always carry the morning dew, innocent and fresh.
Are we going to now have to visit Astra Yao? Are you available to drive me? So you're making the flowers and doing delivery? Seems like a bit much if you ask me. No. Like, Evelyn has zero faith in her being able to take care of the flowers, yet decided to give her flowers to take care of. And yeah, Evelyn's boobs are way too big. Way too big. It's comical how big they are, and then she's wearing a tie that further accentuates how comically big they are. Like, it's not even hot to this point, it's just ridiculous. I have to teleport. I was planning to stick around for a second, but the game is like, nope. Get the fuck out of here. And more boobies. So who are we getting these for now? I'm just waiting if she mentions Ellen's name. Oh man, the world. So there's now another thing we have to keep track of. Something about softness. Which is basically like the Cheesetopia event where you have to keep track of certain parameters while also trying to fit your food into a grid. We want the thing to be complete.
The sweet aroma of lilies
I'm
is
quite
a
surprised
blessing of happiness and harmony.
that all of these end results are voiced. And now we got a driver there, don't we?
You certainly do have a natural talent for this. No wonder Miss Orchidea was willing to hand her beloved dew gardening to you.
You think I have talent, Rena? But I don't think I did anything particularly difficult.
It's because you easily managed to convey both gentleness and treasured beauty in your work, and didn't find it difficult at all. So you indeed have talent. After all, talent and skill are different. What you accomplished can be considered communication with flowers. Just as Orchidea wrote in her notes, a floral designer must feel the qualities and personality of each flower and arrangement in accordance with their own understanding, allowing each flower to radiate its own charm.
This potted arrangement has achieved that. So, if you're free, I'd love to hear your understanding of different flowers. I've brought snacks. Oh, don't worry. I've already experimented on everyone at Victoria Housekeeping.
All
Yeah,
thanks
she
to your
sounds like a
guidance,
brand
Rena.
new person.
And about the qualities and personality you mentioned, I'll practice getting a feel for that.
Oh, what a coincidence. Not only is my temporary manager here, but also an old friend of mine.
A coincidence indeed. If I hadn't stayed to chat, I would have missed you, Miss Orchidea. Oh, is my previous request causing you trouble?
It is a little difficult, yes. I've visited several old friends in search of the flowers you mentioned. However, a flower that only blooms in an area that has been repeatedly ravaged by Hollow Zero and then restored, and looks similar to a symbiotic ethereal. No one's ever seen such a thing, let alone a tamed one.
Lycon and I have been gathering intel as well, but without much success. Our client has failed to find any other way to get close to that gentleman. We can only place our hopes on his favored flower miraculously appearing. There's only 2 days until the banquet. I hope this doesn't become a regret of both Victoria Housekeeping and our client.
As expected of Victoria Housekeeping, you're so dedicated to every commission you get.
Right. It's not easy maintaining a near-perfect completion record and reputation. I'll keep an eye out for you. Fortunately, I've already found a temporary manager who's highly reliable. You've seen Weiss's work already, right, Rena? With such a brilliant floral designer here, there's nothing I need to worry about.
Agreed. You are truly astute, Miss Orchidea. Then I'll thank you and our dear guide in advance then. The banquet still requires more preparations. Please contact me if there are any new developments.
Welcome to Do Gardening. A combination of simplicity and modernity. A combination of simplicity and modernity. Sunflowers always follow the sun, just like a loyal heart that never leaves. Don't you think? Honest and humble, like a hermit. Sunflowers always... Picking out a bouquet to brighten your...
What the?
Sometimes, simply looking at flowers is a healing experience.
see it. Huh?
Behave yourself!
No room for mercy. My blade is already sheathed.
Alright, I just wanted to do that story. I'll check out the rest of stuff tomorrow. Bye bye.